The lights on the station sign.
The lights on the station sign? Lottie frickin' da! Let me put this in a way that you'll understand. Where are my scientists?
Jax's notes expressly stated that you wanted to keep all of the incidents out of official records.
Well, of course I do. I don't want to be the commander of this podunk little fuel depot for the rest of my career. And if head command got a word of the incident, or worse, the media, my career would be over.
Especially after the ice cream incident.
What was that?
Nothing, sir. But while I'm here, we've had another incident.
Another incident. How many this time?
2, sir. On deck 12. Warthog and Meerkat. They seem to be agitated about something to do with a scar on a monkey's uncle. The notes are vague.
Weird. Well, at least it wasn't another batch of humans. It's not that I don't like them and all, but whenever they speak, they have to flap their mouths everywhere. And all the saliva. It's just disgusting at times.
Right. Is that all, sir?
Ship now docking at Bay 16. USS Entrepreneurs, please report to Bay 16. Again, will the Universe of Smithing supporters, entrepreneurs, please report to Bay 16. Your transport is here.
Well, that'll be them now. Let's get down there. Well, have they debarked yet?
Not yet, sir.
Oh. Why does it always take so long? I tell you. Where are they? Oh, here they are now.
Come on over here. I need to see your papers, please. Papers, please.
So how was the vacation?
That wasn't me, sir.
Just stand over there.
Oh, great. So, how was your weekend?
Proceed.
Fine, I guess.
How about that ludicrous display last night on that local sports team?
What local sports team, sir?
Stand over there.
Where are the scientists?
Sir, this is your research team.
That's not a research team, it's a bunch of black ragamuffins. I need real scientists to solve this issue. You and the rest of the crew have been trying for weeks and you haven't got anything. You expect... these... Are you kidding me?
Sir, you told us to keep this quiet. Command wouldn't send anybody else. I had to work pretty hard just to convince them to send their recruits out for training.
Recruits? They're not even wearing uniforms.
They did mention that they were only sometimes, loosely disciplined.
Oh, it's another nice mess you two have gotten into. So I'll leave this. Let's get this over with. I'm Commander Trappa, and this is my station. You two are here on a top secret mission to help us with these incidents. This is not Lieutenant Hughes, and she'll help you with the rest of your briefings. When you're done with the briefings, get to work.
Right. Well, I'm Lieutenant Civet, and we've prepared a general list of things that you should be aware of while on Station Zebra. Now, if you'll please pay attention to the...
Ship now docking at Bay 16. Iridium King Starliner destined for Packymore. Once again, IPS Barcelona now docking in Bay 16. All passengers for packing bar, please report to bay 16.
Well, we might as well just let them depart first.
Come on over. See
Hey,
your papers? What?
aren't you Cappy? I wouldn't expect a person like you to be passing through a place like this. Your botanical renderings holometry was quite something to behold. And, surely you recognize Dr. Showen. His studies on how different species view life and death have sparked many debate. I can't think of what you're doing here. And, you've got more talented people among you as well. I recognize Sixel, the holo animator, the dancing dude with upside down furs, and it looks like one of them is MIA, but that's fine. Though, I think we should call Commander Trapper. Hey, Commander, I think you should come down here.
What? Why would I want to come down there? I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy?
We just got some distinguished guests, sir. I think you might like to meet them.
VIPs? We don't know what VIPs do. Why would I care?
They're scientists, sir. Real ones.
I'll be right down. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Welcome to Space Station Zebra. I'm Commander Trappa, and this is my wonderful station. I have the most intriguing situation of which your scientific research would be of most use to us. We could offer you free docking fees and maybe a refuel of your Starliner while you're here. You could stay as our guests of honor. And you know what else we could do? We can have a dinner in your honor, say 5 p.m. sharp Saturday in this room, and we could deal with that. Why don't you guys all come with me? We'll get your bags collected, we'll set you up in rooms, and don't worry about any of the security nonsense.
Thank you, sir. Well, check the airlock corridor. I think we just had another incident.
Aye, sir. Well, it looks like it was a short-lived incident, Lieutenant, but there's a couple visitors there. What should I do with them?
Well, we'll consider ourselves lucky then. Bring them out to registration with the others. Now back to the safety briefing. Please pay attention to the view screens.
Welcome to Space Station Zebra. I'm Commander Trappa, and this is my station. For those of you docked in the yellow zone, please be aware that the yellow zone is for loading and unloading of cargo only. Well docked at Space Station Zebra, all vehicles are subject to search by our security personnel. Station security is also known as the Rangers. They are available to be called upon at any time. Please be aware that due to the overpopulation of Space Station Zebra, air scrubbers are in need of maintenance and are currently overtaxed. Combustion or vaporization of flammable or non-flammable materials is grounds for ejection from the nearest airlock. For this reason, all species with internal combustion should be aware that if our rangers see smoke, they'll assume you're on fire. Please keep your emergency spacesuit on you at all times. Harassment of our station personnel is also strictly prohibited. We expect you to dress appropriately at Space Station Zebra, and we consider 3 categories of dress. You can either be dressed in a perfectly fine way, or you can be dressed in a way that is only appropriate after 2200 hours, or, preferably not, you could be dressed in a way that's just not okay ever. The Rangers will determine your category of dress if you were unable to determine it yourself. If in doubt, you can bring a photo to our operations room. If you have an issue with how the Rangers determined your category to dress, you can bring your appeal to the operations room as well. The party block this year will be better because I have determined it to be so. It's located across from the operations room, 1 deck up. Please be aware that the terminal lifts sometimes require key cards. If you have a key card, you're welcome to use it on the turbo lift to get up to the party rooms. If you don't have a key card for the turbo lift, you can go ahead and use the stairwell located directly beside the turbo lift. Remember, no parties are allowed outside of the party block. If, however, you have a social gathering in your room, make sure to keep the noise down and your doors closed. This will help keep you from getting noise complaints. These are our helping bucks. They are Space Station Zebra's currency of choice. They are worth exactly 1 unit of standard universal currency. You may be given one by our rangers or other staff for being an example to others. You can spend them at the con store, at participating artist alley or dealer's den tables, or at our charity auction. You can also know where you can spend them by looking for the "We Accept Helping Bucks Here" stickers. This year we have an information desk. They're going to be located at the end of the glass hallway in Artist Alley. They're going to be there to help you with any and all of the questions you might imagine. This year's charity is Orphan Wildlife Rehabilitation Society. Donations are encouraged at the charity table, including donations in helping bucks. If things don't improve with the station as you currently see it, you may find that the station itself will be auctioned off at the charity auction this year. Please be aware, the station will not be auctioned off at closing ceremonies. For temporary inhabitants of Space Station Zebra, please be aware that door signs must not be of an adult nature, and if you're going to hang door signs, they must only be hung with blue painter's tape, which you can get from our operations room. The Clean Room Contest continues this year. Rules have been given to you at check-in, and if you didn't receive them, you can always contact our helping desk for additional information. The winners are determined by our housekeeping staff, not by the convention staff. Last year's winner will be enjoying his free room and quarters this year. Cleaning supplies are available from Ops if you need them. Speaking of the operations room, it's located directly across from the registration room. If your issue is urgent, you can contact anybody with a two-way radio, and they can contact Ops. If they're closed, there will be a telecommunications number on the door for you to use. Costume photo shoot this year is located in the Fursuit Lounge. But be aware, you're welcome to go get photos at the costume photo shoot, even if you have no costume and are ugly, ugly human. Due to the increased occupancy of Space Station Zebra, your station ID is required at all times. Rangers are increasing enforcement of ID this year, especially at the dances, and trading or sharing of ID badges is grounds for ejection from the nearest airlock. Thank you for choosing Space Station Zebra as your destination of transit. We know that you have your choice in stations, and we appreciate you choosing us. Lastly, Space Station Zebra holds no liability for life or limb. In other words, don't die.
You gotta tell me what to do.
Alrighty, so our standard safety briefing was recorded before the incidents began, which brings me to why you are here.
Lieutenant 7 to the operations room. Lieutenant 7 to the operations room immediately.
I have to go. I was planning to brief you personally and answer any questions you might have, but let's just watch this video instead and then get to work.
Hello, I am First Officer Jax of Space Station Zebra. By now, you should have received the station's standard safety briefing. If you're receiving this briefing as well, we are probably occupied with the effects of the incidents and are unable to brief you personally. So, we may as well get down to it. The station has been experiencing something that we can only describe as spatial temporal incursions. Everything will be normal 1 minute, and then the next minute you might find that the corridor opens up into a howling desert, or a tropical jungle, or a blizzard with snow and ice. Most of the incursions have also brought visitors. The visitors are usually friendly, but they are confused because they do not know how they got here. The problem is, we don't know how they got here either. The incursions disappear, and the visitors are left behind. Frankly, we're not sure what to do about it. The station is reaching at life support capacity, and the incursions have damaged our systems as well. We are in desperate need to find a way to reverse the incursion and return our visitors to their times and places. That is why we called you here. But be careful. You never know when another incursion may open. Stay alert and get to work. Oh, and a word of advice, do not bother.
Get out there and fix the problem, everybody. Get to work.